Hello and welcome to my second and final uh, Legacy Cube draft. I noticed that it was actually going down tomorrow, so I decided to jump into one despite having a lot of homework and other things to do. But getting to the pack, looking here, I see Natural Order, which is a great, pretty much a combo piece. I have Splinter Twin. If I get that, I can just pick up Deceiver Exarch and Pestermite and Kiki Jiki and start assembling that. I can go that route. Natural Order, I mean, I can pick up Mana Elves like Noble Hierarch here and other big things. Consecrated Sphinx is one of the best finishers. Sun Titan is also a great finisher. So really, I'm deciding which way I want to go. I kind of want to just grab Splinter Twin here and just go in that direction. Uh, Picking it right off the bat. I mean, it is a bit of a risk compared to Natural Order. But I think I'm going to pick it because I mean Deceiver Exarch and Pestermite are things that people can just pick up on their own, uh, and I mean they're just good value creatures in themselves. While Natural Order doesn't need another piece except for I mean it has a lot more replaceable pieces. So maybe I actually should have taken that. Um, that could have been a mistake. But to go with Splinter Twin here, I'm not sure if there's anything that actually goes well with Splinter Twin here. We have Path to Exile. We have Luterial Core. Um, yeah, there's really not. I mean, this is a pretty weak pack overall, I think. Uh, bu- 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 there's nothing here. Mirror Battlesphere. I mean, I think I might just go with Mirror Battlesphere. It's just a 7-mana spell that uh, it's a good finisher, and even if it dies itself, it still leaves behind 4/1/1s. So you've gotten some value at least. I think I'm just gonna go with that. Next pack here. Phantasmal Image is a great creature. O-Ring is a good removal spell for Extane Arena. It's a great card draw. We got a couple good mono red cards. Elves of Deep Shadow is good ramp. Uh, I think the Phantasmal Image is pretty good though. I mean, just the value that you get from copying the biggest creature your opponent has, or you can copy a valued creature like Mirror Battlesphere and you get the 4/1/1s. And then when you attack, you tap, and you can be dealing 8 damage plus 8, etc., etc. Yeah, there's nothing else in this pack really that excites me like that. I'm just going to pick it up. Also, blue and red is a good color pairing. Here, Cyclonic Rift's not bad. Abbot of Carol Keep again for the aggressive mono red deck. Armageddon is a powerful card, but it's not really looking to be where I want to go. There's not really much in this pack. Uh, I might take Abbott speculatively. If I want to go into the aggressive red deck, I could take Savannah just as some mana fixing. I could take Adakar Waste for the same purpose. I think I'm going to go with Adakar Waste. I'm already slightly in blue here, and I don't hate going Jeskai or maybe getting rid of the Splinter Twin and just going blue-white. Blue-white has seemed to be very powerful in this cube. Next we've got Keranos. Green Warren's a powerful card, but I'm not really going green. I kind of wish I had picked up that Abbott because I could grab Goblin Guy here. But because I didn't pick up that uh, card, I think I'm going to take Keranos. If the Goblin Guide comes back around, we might switch tact. But if you watched my last cube draft, then you saw how absolutely incredibly powerful Keranos was. So I'm just going to go with that. Condemn would be a good wheel. Uh, as well. Here, Arc Trail's not a bad card. Linvala, I like her more as a sideboard card than as a main deck card. Sublime Archangel, I've never actually played with it. I have no idea how good or bad it is. Arc Trail it's an okay removal spell, and it's pretty good for the mono red deck. Faith Fetters is a great removal spell. I'm just gonna go with Negate here. That's a powerful way to deal with Planeswalkers and other cards like that. Now we've got Thassa, we've got Brutal Expulsion, we've got Gifts. I think I'm gonna go with Brutal Expulsion again. I'm kind of just drafting that same deck that I did last time, except more. I guess it was mainly blue-red last time too, wasn't it? With just a little splash of white. But it was a pretty good deck. Now here we got Sphinx's Revelation, Porcelain Legionnaire, Seagate Oracle. I'm really debating between Sphinx's Rev and Seagate Oracle. They're both quite powerful cards. Seagate Oracle, especially if you pick up some blink effects, and Sphinx's Rev if you're trying to go for a bigger, more controlling strategy, which I think is a little bit harder to do in this cube because they removed a lot of like the cheap counter spells. But I think I'm going to go with the Sphinx's Rev. I think it's just the more powerful of the two cards. And now I wish I had picked up that Seagate Oracle because I'm going to take Sun Titan here. I just think that it's a great finisher. It works well with Phantasmal Image. If I get Deceiver Exarch and Pestermite, I can trade them off, get them back later, Splinter Twin it up. I really could be drafting a great mono red deck again. I don't know what is going on with this cube, but Flamewake Phoenix is a good, powerful card. Sarkhan goes good in that deck as well. But here, I'm not going to pick up Champion of the Parish. Sarkhan Dragon Speaker is a powerful card. I might just go with Sarkhan. He can deal with the creature when he comes down. Rootbound Crag isn't bad either, though. I think I'm just take Sarkhan. Next, Sacred Foundry. I'm happy to pick that up. Some more mana fixing. Now, Lightning Helix or Abbot. Abbot in our bigger deck could draw us a card and then just act as an aggressive creature. Lightning Helix is... I think I'm going to go with the Lightning Helix, though. Oh, wow, this red deck is just really open, isn't it? Wow. Just start cutting those cards. Interesting. Could have Flamewake Phoenix, Abbot of Carol Keep, Sarkhan. Alright, here I like Dissolve. Stroke of Genius is pretty good, but again, it's just, I don't know if it's as good in this cube because of like they took out a lot of the colorless mana ramp. Sphinx's Rev at least gains you life. I like Solemn, like Arid Mesa. I think I might just want to go with Dissolve here. I've already got a couple good finishers. Hopefully Arid Mesa might wheel. Solemn is a good value card though, and it does ramp me up to my bigger cards. Dissolve might wheel. I think I'm going to go with the Dissolve though. Yeah. I don't have any 3s either at the moment, so Dissolve is better for me. I could take Show and Tell here and kind of just go and see if I can go that route, see if I can pick up some even more bigger finishers. That would not be a bad idea. There's also Legacy as a lure. And there's Martial Coup. Do I want to have this many kinds of things going on right now, like show and tell plus Splinter Twin. Is that trying to do too much? I also don't know if Splinter Twin's even need to make the cut, since I have not seen anything to slap it on yet. So show and tell or Legacy Lore. I think I'll just take the show and tell, just speculatively. See if I can go anywhere with that. There's Dark Depths. We passed Vampire Hexmage in the first pack. So somebody's going to get that combo online, probably. What I'm looking at right now is really just Venser. Soulfire Grandmaster is not a bad card. We can probably activate it. I mean, it wouldn't be awful with Negate. Wouldn't be awful with Lightning Helix either. But there's also Ponder, which is pretty great. I think I'm going to go with the Venser, though, which is also making me wish I had picked up that Seagate Oracle earlier over, what did I pick instead of the Seagate Oracle? The Sphinx's Rev. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Venser. There's Kozilek to go with the Butcher, or to go with the Show and Tell. He is the Butcher. We also have Lightning Bolt, and we have Phyrexian Metamorph and Hallowed Fountain. So there's a lot in this pack that I'm looking at. Mono red deck is looking very viable, but there's also Hellrider too. Dang. But I am going to go with the Phyrexian Metamorph. I mean, just again, just like Phantasmal Image, being able to copy your opponent's best creature is a very powerful effect, or being able to copy your own best creature. Having 3 Sun Titans on the battlefield would not be bad. So I'm going to go with the Metamorph here. Hopefully wheel something out of that pack. Now we can go Supreme Verdict, we can go Oust. There's Tamiyo in this pack. I kind of want a Wrath, though. So Supreme Verdict is probably going to be my choice. There's also Exalted Angel, which is a powerful card. Yeah, I'm going to pick up the Supreme Verdict here, though. Next, there's Upheaval, there's Old Man of the Sea, there's Mirran Crusader. I think Upheaval is a lot worse than this cube because they got rid of a lot of the, again, the artifact ramp. So it's a lot harder to power out an Upheaval and then just lay down a bunch of your stuff again, like you used to be able to. Now, Old Man of the Sea or Chandra. I think I'm going to go with the Old Man of the Sea. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to play it, but I'll throw it in here for now. I'm not super excited about that card, but it could be good. Next, Ajani, Chandra, Greater Gargadon, Riftwing Cloudskate. That's a pretty great card. Do love my Planeswalkers, though, especially with Wraths. If I can pick up some more Wraths, I would not be mad. Ajani or Cloudskate really are my two cards I'm debating right now. There's also Mother of Runes, which is actually not a bad card at all. I think I'm going to go with the Ajani, though. I like Planeswalkers. They're fun. Now here we've got P and K. We've got Duplicant. Searing Spear is just a good removal spell. Duplicant's it doesn't return it, does it? Yeah. So Duplicant's cool. P and K, you just get some value. I think I'm going to go with the Duplicant, though. It's a good way to remove big things that you wouldn't be able to otherwise. Now, there's Chasm Skulker, there's Stroke of Genius still. You have my Coast, just in case you pick up something that's green. Might pick up Thunderbreak Region. Not really. No. Already got the Stroke of Genius effect, though. I guess I'll take a Chasm Skulker. It's not really something I'm super excited about, but it could be okay. Here, Elixir of Immortality or Legacy's Allure. I'm going to go with the Legacy's Allure. Next up. Nothing I'm really too excited about. I guess take a Manitize. Maybe I could side that in at some point. Hellrider. Sure, get in my sideboard. Gaddock Teague would be devastating against us, so you're getting over here. This is a good card, actually, in case, I mean, if we're playing a black-green deck, we can easily steal some games with it. And Chandra, you might actually make the cut if I can pick up some more fixing. I'm going to need to start concentrating on some fixing this last pack. We've already got about 21 playables, and we've only got 2 mana fixing lands. We've got a lot of doubles. We've got double blue, double red, and double white, so we're going to need to start picking up some more mana fixing at this point. Gideon Jura, I like you. Purphoros, you're good. Sneak Attack works well with the Show and Tell style deck, but we haven't really picked up anything to do that with. Flicker Wisp I like, and Temple of Enlightenment. I think I might just go with the Temple of Enlightenment, actually. It could wheel, but I don't really want to take that chance of it not. Gideon Jura is pretty great, though. Pretty heavy at the 5s, though, already. I think I'm just going to take the Temple. There's also Spellskite, so I will hopefully get something back out of this pack as well. Next up, that is not Nykthos. We've got Journey to Nowhere, some cheap early interaction. Precinct Captain, you're not playable in my deck. We got Brago, which, I mean, can I get some... I mean, I can blink a Phantasmal Image, or does he... So he would be sacrificed, even if I targeted him. Yeah, really I can't get any value off of blinking effects. So really I'm looking at Pact of Negation and Journey to Nowhere. I think I'm going to go with the Pact of Negation. It's just it allows you to tap out for your bigger stuff later in the game and still be protected, which I like. Here we've got Battlefield Forge, we've got Force of Will. Force of Will, same thing as Pact of Negation, allows you to tap out for your stuff and not have to worry. There's Day of Judgment, there's Restoration Angel, there's a lot of stuff in this pack, actually. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 cards I would like. I think I'm going to go with the Force of Will. It might be wrong not to take the Battlefield Forge here. But Force, I mean, I'm heavy blue, so it allows me, again, to do what I said previously. Next up, Control Magic is what I'm looking at, I think. There's Isochron Scepter as well. Isochron Scepter plus Negate is pretty awesome. I think I'm going to go with the Control Magic, though. Next up, we've got Chain Lightning, we've got Deep Analysis. How much card draw do I have? I don't think I have much, actually. Yeah, so it's Deep Analysis or Quarantine Field. Quarantine Field is a great modular kill spell. Early in the game can kill something for 4 mana, or later in the game. These permanents, right? Non-land permanents, yeah. However, I really don't have much card draw at all. Really, it's like Keranos is some card draw. Sun Titan is sort of some card draw. So I think I'm going to go with the deep analysis here. And now we've got Dismiss, Storm Breath, can steal some games against a white deck, Stagger Shock, Mutavault. Can't really sacrifice my lands to play Mutavault though, so I think I'm going to go with Dismiss. Just a good counter. Next up, Johnny, no. Threads. Threads is a good sideboard card. Boros Charm isn't bad either. Yeah, it is. What am I saying? Exclude, I like that. I like Exclude. I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch this draft and I'm just going to cry at how great of a mono red deck I could have had if I had just switched in that first pack. Next up, I guess I'm going to take the Gideon. There's Wake Thrasher as well, which is an aggressive card, and there's Yosei, which is a good finisher, but Gideon's a great control card, which is what I'm looking like I am. Brago, I mean, I'll take you. I don't think I'm going to play you. Oh, now we've got Battlefield Forge and Day of Judgment back, two cards I was looking at. Do I want the second Wrath? What's my removal looking like? I'm going to reserve Battlefield Forge for now, because I think that's more important. I mean, I've got Counterspell, Counterspell, Helix, Counterspell, Counterspell, Counterspell. I think I've got enough that I can take the Forge. Really, it's just Negate and Lightning Helix that I can get with this. I don't think that's good enough. I'll take the Meteor Blast for the board. Right here, Chain Lightning, sure. And I'm not going to be able to play either of you. Alright, so let's start cutting some things. I don't like you, I don't like you. I don't know how often you're going to flip in my deck. I didn't get anything to go with you. I could just play it as a value spell, but I don't know if that's good. I like the level of Planeswalkers I have, though. I'm not mad about that. I would like to cut one more card, though. I would like to just play 17 lands in this deck. See here. Venser. I think I might cut you. What can you do? You can blink a Planeswalker and restore them to full loyalty. You don't get to use their ability again because they return at the end of the turn, but you can blink a Planeswalker and you get their, they come back in with their normal amount of loyalty. Can he blink himself? It doesn't say another target permanent you own. That's weird. So like if he's at, I guess if he's at 1, then plussing him will bring him to 3 anyway. So, I guess I can blink Mere Battlesphere. That's pretty great. Blinking Sun Titan, like attack with Sun Titan, blink Sun Titan. I mean, it already has Vigilance, but you get to get something back. I can get back Legacy's Allure. I can get back Phantasmal Image. I can get back Old Man of the Sea, I guess. Those aren't really great targets. I guess I could bring Chasm Skulker in. And
Yeah, when it dies, I get the squids, and then I can bring it back with Sun Titan. It's not great. I wish I had picked up a fetch land. That would have been awesome. Threads isn't awful either with him. Or anything else? Mirren Crusader? Chandra? How many red spells do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yeah. It's not a good amount for her. Goblin Guide. I still don't think he's good enough. Does that mean Sun Titan's not good enough? I mean, I have all these Planeswalkers and Duplicate in your Battle Sphere. That seems sacrilegious to cut Sun Titan, but I think I'm going to. Ugh. Alright. I think that this is going to be what I end up going with. So blue is definitely my heaviest color, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then blue and red are pretty equal. These all generate white though. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4 white sources. 1, 2 red and 1, 2 blue. Let's see here. So this is just 8 blue, so that brings you to 10 blue sources. This brings you up to 4 red sources. Which one's the first time I need red? Probably not going to be on 2 with Lightning Helix, unless I'm playing against a mono red deck, which I don't think anybody drafted. So really the first time I need red is by turn 4. Is 4 enough to get there? I don't think it is. But I do need double white by turn 4. That would be nice to have. So I think I'm going to so this is 7. I can go down to 6. I can go up to 5 red sources. Huh. I think that's okay. I'm not really sure. Let's look at it. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, I think that'll be better, because I mean, I really want to have red, and Supreme Verdict can wait a turn or two. I mean, I'll probably be able to hold off my opponent until I need to Wrath, or I can draw them out a little bit longer. So I think that this will do. I'm going to submit, and I will see you in round 1.